Welcome to everybody joining. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, wow. So many of you are joining us tonight. We're so happy that you took time for yourself to do this tonight. And for those watching the recording, we're so happy you took the time to check this out and have this experience.
We'll just give people a couple of minutes to get situated. Some names I know. So excited that you're here with us tonight.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan.
If you're just joining us, we'd love to know where you're joining us from and what brought you here tonight. What was your inspiration?
If you want to put it in the chat, we'd love to see your comments. With those still joining, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Cleveland.
Here for peace.
I know, I love that. Arizona.
Isabella from Houston,
Oh, wonderful.
representing our VEDS community in Houston. Just went through a major health event and looking forward to this. So glad that we were able to offer this for you tonight. Oh, another Houstonian. And a fellow Marylander. Hi, Joyce from Maryland. I'm also zooming in from Maryland, from Kensington, Maryland. Welcome, welcome, everybody. New Mexico.
Mm. New York.
Yay, and curiosity got the better of you, Lisa. Yay, that's great. That's a great way to try things out.
Canada. So now we're international. Indiana.
We're going to wait just another minute or two before we do some very brief introductions and housekeeping, and then we're going to let Sarah take us through this wonderful experience together.
New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey as well.
Nigeria.
Wow. That's
And
awesome.
another Canadian.
Welcome, everybody. We're so glad you're here.
Ryan is looking for more tools to help with anxiety. Welcome, everybody. Before we get started, I just want to extend an invitation. We really want this to be an experiential program. And we'd love to invite anybody who feels comfortable or who wants to join us, rather as a participant attendee, but as technically a panelist because that's what it says when you click the button, but to join us on video, to participate in a more active way. If you would like to join us on the other side, you can go ahead and click the little three dots that are next to your name on your like participant attendee list, and say ask to join as panelists, or you can drop a note in the chat and I can find you. But we would love for you to join us on this side. In doing so, you do consent to having video on. So just wanted to share that, and I recognize that others may not have come prepared for that. But we wanted to extend that invitation if you want to stick your toes in a little bit deeper, maybe go like knee deep tonight. So that is your invitation to join us. Please drop a note in the chat or go ahead and click the little dots that say join as panelists. But we know that you're here. We know that you showed up to participate. And so however you wanted to show up tonight is great. And we're happy that you're here. Another kind of housekeeping bit is that captions have been enabled. So if you are somebody who likes to have captions, they are available to you, and you should see an icon that says, has like a little rectangle and CC. And if you click that, it will allow you to see the captions as they are generated. I will note that those captions are automatically generated and they're accurate about 90% of the time, but sometimes they miss words. So just keep that in mind. Let's see.
So I'm looking, I don't know if anyone has volunteered to be the person in the front of the room, the virtual
Okay.
room. And that's okay. Do you see any
I
notes?
don't, and that's okay.
Yeah,
That's totally fine. Oh, I see some other friends. Hi, Jamie. How are you tonight? Yay. This makes me so happy. There's over 30 of us here tonight and a number of people who registered so that they could get the recording.
exactly. We're so happy that this will always be a resource for you beyond just tonight. So also for those who couldn't join us, they will have access. So I'm thinking we might want to go ahead and get started for the sake of time.
Yeah. So, hi everybody. My name is Stacy Watson. I work at the Marfan Foundation as the director of the LDS division, but I am wearing another hat tonight. I'm wearing my MSW hat tonight and coming to you with a real passion for practicing mindfulness. And when I joined the foundation in the fall of last year, and I met Andrea, like within my first couple of days, and she told me that we have this whole mental health task force and all of these wonderful initiatives. I was like, we have to do something. And I know exactly the right person who can help kick things off for us. So I had worked with Sarah previously, and she is so wonderful. And I am thrilled that she was available to be with us tonight to share her gifts and talents with you all. And I know that you are going to walk away from this experience with more tools in your mental health toolkit, and hopefully a deeper connection with yourself. And I don't know, Andrea, do you want to say anything before we pass it over to her?
No, I think you covered it all. Just for those who I don't know, I'm Andrea Friedman, and I'm the client services manager. I do a lot of our mental health programming and run our camps, among other things. And we're just so delighted to offer this to the community. So thank you for being here. And
Sarah, the floor is yours. Thank you so much for your time and your energy and your expertise, and joining our community tonight.
Well, thank you. I'm feeling pretty grateful about it myself. So thank you, everybody. And also selfishly, I like to see when I'm teaching the people on the other side of the screen to know that I'm making a difference and that I see people are engaged. And it's really hard for me to teach, to a blank wall. So thank you, Stacy, and thank you, Andrea, for sitting with me and participating. So you'll be my feedback people. My name is Sarah Shane. I'm a breath coach. I'm a yoga therapist and I'm a sound healer. So I use somatic techniques to teach people to build the awareness between their body and their mind. the fastest way to regulate your body is through the breath. So tonight I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about the mechanics of respiration, because sometimes when you understand why we're doing it, we're more likely to do it. And then we'll go ahead and practice some breathing techniques. And hopefully you'll be feeling the benefits of a half an hour of guided breathing techniques. And then we'll save some time at the end for your questions. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And if anybody wants the presentation emailed to them, I'm happy to share it. Okay. Tonight, we're just gonna do a very simple overview of breathing. When we breathe in or inhale, air enters our lungs and oxygen from the air is transferred into the bloodstream through tiny blood vessels called capillaries. At the same time, carbon dioxide, which is a waste product produced by the body, is removed from the bloodstream and expelled when we exhale. And this process is known as a gas exchange. So two things are happening at once, coming in and going out. Oxygen-rich blood is pumped by the heart to all parts of the organs and delivering oxygen to cells and tissues. Oxygen is essential for cellular metabolism, providing energy for various biochemical processes such as ATP production, which is the primary energy of currency of cells. So if we're not getting enough oxygen, what you're going to feel is tired. Breathing also plays a crucial role in regulating the pH balance of the blood. Carbon dioxide, produced as a byproduct of cellular metabolism, combined with water in the blood to form carbonic acid, and then exhaling removes the carbon dioxide from the body, helping to maintain the blood's pH within a narrow range, which is essential for proper bodily function. So if we're not breathing right, we're going to feel the side effects in our body. Breathing patterns directly influence the autonomic nervous system, which regulates involuntary bodily functions such as heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, and stress response. Deep, slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. Rapid, shallow breathing can trigger the sympathetic nervous system, leading to increased arousal and increased stress. The parasympathetic nervous system is also known for rest and digest. It increases the blood flow to stomach and GI tract, stimulation of peristalsis, urination, and salivary glands. There's a decrease in heart rate and pupil normalization for shorter range vision. The sympathetic nervous system, also known as fight or flight. The digestion and elimination stops. Blood goes to muscles and lungs as much as 12 times more, which means your body is working really hard. Your epinephrine and adrenaline goes up. Your heart rate increases and your pupils dilate for better long distance vision. Our bodies were built this way because in ye old days, we would have to fight for our food and run away from danger. And so the sympathetic nervous system would put our body in fight or flight so we could escape the saber-tooth tiger that was chasing us. But now we're activating our sympathetic nervous system when we drop our iPhone. And so we're having these really big reactions to things that our body doesn't need to have a 10-alarm fire drill for. And that's making us sick. So we need to learn how to create a balance in the body using the breath. So a few tips. When we inhale, it's action. We're creating strength, expansion, and a proper sympathetic response. When we exhale, we're creating an opening, a relaxation, a contraction, and creating that parasympathetic response. So we inhale for length and strength, and we exhale to open and release. When we inhale, think yang, action, sun, heat, day. When we exhale, think of yin, the moon, night, and cool. So we're creating the balance just by inhale and exhale equally. And where did my, oh no, do you guys see what I see?
Yeah, I'm seeing what you're seeing. Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
We're back. Let's see, where are we? We did that. Okay, this is like a side note. It's not the most important, but it's a little important because I think this is the future of healing. And I believe that you're going to start to hear more and more about the vagus nerve in a lot of upcoming medical technology and healing systems. So the vagus nerve is the 10th cranial nerve. It's the longest of the autonomic nervous system. I like to refer to it as like the superhighway in the body. It's a pair of nerves, but it's referred to as the vagus nerve. The vagabond nerve is little branches that go everywhere, and it's largely responsible for the parasympathetic response. It controls the heart, lungs, and digestive tract, but it innervates every major organ in the body. So we can breathe to activate this very important nerve. The vagus nerve passes through the opening of the diaphragm. It's stimulated by deep breathing. It's also stimulated by humming and singing. And when we breathe, we're toning the vagal nerve. So high vagal tone, responsiveness to environment, and your ability to adapt. Which means if you have a low vagal tone, you're not going to respond to your environment and you will be less resilient. Okay, this is really important. I'm sure everybody's hearing all about nose breathing and why it's so important. The nose, as opposed to the mouth, controls your temperature, it humidifies and purifies the air. It adds friction and control to the breath that increases breath efficiency. It triggers neuroreceptors in your nose and sinuses that signal safety. It impacts your jaw and palate development in children. It affects the quality and quantity of sleep, and it adds nitric acid to the breath. So the trick is nose is for breathing and mouth is for eating. And there's all kinds of great mouth tapes and devices to help with promote nose breathing when you sleep. So in summary, the breath affects the body through processes such as gas exchange, oxygen delivery to cells, regulation of pH balancing the autonomic nervous system, and its role in emotional regulation and the mind-body connection. Understanding and practicing various breathing techniques can have a profound effect on your physical and mental health. You can use breath work for energizing in the morning, for focusing in the afternoon, and for relaxing for bedtime. I like to tell my clients to do what you enjoy. So by practicing a whole bunch of different breathing techniques, you figure out what works for you and what do you like, and do what you like. There's the counting breath, there's affirmation breath, meditative breath, body breathing, alternate nostril breathing, and yoga breath work, which is called pranayama. And if you Google Kundalini breath work, you will find a plethora of YouTube videos and guided breathing techniques that will help get you energized, focused, or relaxed. And last but not least, humming, and you don't have to be a good singer to activate your vagus nerve. If you practice the same time every day, you are more likely to A, do it, B, feel it, and C, experience the benefits. It takes 21 days to create a new habit, so I challenge you to start today. Okay, I'm gonna stop my share. And how is everybody feeling? We ready to try some breathing? All right, before we get started, I want everyone to just close their eyes and check in. Starting from the top of your head, scanning your body to the tips of your toes, just check in and notice, how are you feeling right now? And without any judgment from the peanut gallery that lives in your mind, what kind of mood are you feeling? Notice any tension or tightness that you're feeling in the body. Notice any sensations or feelings of softness and ease. And then on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being you feel the worst, 10 being the most enlightened. So 1 being the most stressed and 10 being the least stressed and enlightenment, you feel so good. Give yourself a number right now. It's just a starting point so that after all the breathing we do, we'll go back and I'll ask you now pick a number 1 to 10 and let's compare from before. And go ahead and blink your eyes open. Let's just go ahead and drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Feel a side stretch along the right side of the neck. Inhale through the nose and exhale out your mouth with a little sigh. Drop your chin into your chest. Take an inhale through the nose and sigh it out your mouth. And now roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Feel a side stretch along the left side of the neck. Take a breath in through your nose and exhale, sigh it out your mouth. And bring your head back to center. Roll the shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. Exhale, roll them down. Inhale, roll them up. Exhale, roll them down. And for the last time, we're going to inhale and squeeze our shoulders up to your ears and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release. Good. Inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up. Look up at your thumb. And then exhale, cross the midline just for a gentle side body stretch. And then inhale all the way back to center. Notice how that feels on the right side of the body. And then inhale, bring the left arm all the way up. Exhale, cross the midline, gentle side body stretch. And exhale, come all the way back to center. And check in with yourself. After every exhale, just checking in. How do I feel in my body right now? What difference did that make? And then bring your hands on your hips, however you're sitting right now. And what I want you to do is just lean forward and roll forward. Inhale. And exhale, roll back. And it doesn't have to be a big circle. It could just be a little circle. Marry the breath with your movement. Inhale forward. Exhale back, nice and slow. Let this feel good. Inhale forward. And exhale back to center. Let's change direction, go the other way 3 times. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Last time, inhale forward. And come back to center. Check in with how you're feeling. And inhale your shoulders up and exhale, sigh it out. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it out. Yeah, good. Smile, because when you smile, you set off endorphins in your brain. Your brain doesn't really know if you're happy or not. So we can just smile and tell the brain to get happy. And come on down. All right. So the first breath exercise we're going to start with is a counting breath. We're going to inhale the count of 4, and we're going to exhale the count of 4. Very basic, breathing in and out from the nose. We're going to do it 10 times together. I'll count so you can close your eyes and follow my counting. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the counting breath and let your breath come back to normal. And just stay with your breath for another minute, keeping your eyes closed, noticing any shifts of energy. And then when you're ready, go ahead and blink your eyes open. All right. So what I want to do before we go into the next breathing techniques is I want you to bring one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly button. And I want you to just notice when you're breathing, are you breathing into your belly space so that as you inhale, you feel your belly rising? Or are you breathing into your chest and into your shoulders? A more shallow breath. Without any judgment, just noticing where you're breathing. And if you're breathing into your chest and into your shoulders, conscientiously pull the breath down into the belly area. And it might feel a little uncomfortable, but just force it for now. Imagine that as you inhale, your belly expands like a balloon. And as you exhale, your belly contracts like a deflating balloon. And if this is hard, I invite you to lay down because it might be easier to feel the sensation of the belly rising and falling when you're laying down. So you want to imagine that breath pulling down to the belly space. Inhale, belly rising, side and back body expanding. And as you exhale, contracting the belly, side body, and back body to spine. I also like to imagine that you're inhaling like a big belly Buddha. And then when you exhale, you're just getting a little taller, like a Siddhartha Buddha. Inhale, widen. Exhale, lengthen. So whatever whatever words work for you that you respond to, those are the words I want you to think of in your mind. Inhale, belly rising. And exhale, belly falling. We're breathing in and out from our nose. And this is belly breathing. So I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes where I want everyone just practicing that belly breath, long, slow, deep breaths into the belly. Inhale, belly rising. Exhale, belly falling. And if you're sitting, maybe you notice your shoulders are releasing and falling away from your ears. And if you're laying down, maybe you feel your body's getting heavier, and that's okay. Keep breathing. And if you fall asleep, you'll come back to my voice, and it's okay. Inhale, belly rising. And exhale, belly falling. Inhale, belly rising. Exhale, belly falling. Inhale, belly rising, side and back body expanding. And exhale, belly falling, side and back body contracting to your spine. Let it feel good. Let yourself feel full. Breathing in, belly rising. And breathing out, belly falling. Inhale, belly rising. And exhale, belly falling. Inhale, belly rising. Exhale, belly falling. And release your hands by your side. Keep your eyes closed and let your breath return to normal. Just noticing any shifts of energy, any sensations in your body. Notice your self-talk. Stay with your breath. And blink your eyes open. And just notice how you're feeling. Release your hands by your sides or let them fall on your lap. Maybe we're starting to wind down a little bit, but I'm going to bring the energy back up with a focus breath. So what we're going to do for the next breath, it's called a 3-part breath. We've done some beginner. Now we're going to go a little intermediate. I think you guys are ready. So for a 3-part breath, imagine you're on an elevator and you want to get up to the 3rd floor. So we inhale and we get in the elevator and the elevator goes up to the 2nd floor. We pause the breath. So it's a slight pause. It's not like a hold where we're creating muscle tension in the body. It's a pause. And then inhale again as the elevator goes from the 1st floor to the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor. Pause. And now we have very little breath left to bring in, but we decided we're going to the 4th floor. So we take another sip of the breath, and then we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 while everyone gets off the elevator. And then we exhale all the way back down to the ground floor. So it's inhale through the nose, pause. Inhale again through the nose, pause. And then take another inhale, but you don't have that much room. So it's like you're really tight with the air. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full exhale out the nose. All right, so we're going to do that 10 times together. Any questions? Did I explain that well? Okay. All right, so here we go, 10 times together, and then we're gonna get more focused and more energized, all right? We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. Pause. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale, top it off. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full exhale. Inhale. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale, top it off. Pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full exhale. Inhale through the nose. Pause. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale, sip it up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full exhale, release through the nose. Inhale. Pause. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale last time. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale fully and release. Inhale. Pause. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale fully out your nose. We're halfway there. Inhale. Inhale again. Inhale, top it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release. Inhale. Inhale again. Inhale, top it off. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale fully. Inhale. Inhale again. Inhale, top it off. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Inhale. Pause. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release. Last time. Inhale. Pause. Inhale again. Pause. Inhale, top it off. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And let the breath come back to normal. Again, checking in with your body, your sensations, any shifts of energy. You feel more balanced, more energized, more focused. Stay here for a moment, let it sink in. Thank you. Okay. The next breathing technique is alternate nostril breathing. It's a little tricky, but we can do it. It's also my favorite breathing technique because it's the fastest acting breathing technique in the book. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling overly excited, if you're feeling nervous, this is your breath. If you are scared to fly on airplanes, because I just did this with someone on an airplane yesterday, do alternate nostril breathing, you'll feel better. And she did. So anytime you're in a situation, if you're test taking, you're about to take a test and you're feeling nervous, if you just want to regulate your nervous system immediately, this is the breath. Okay, and there's multiple ways to do alternate nostril breathing. But we're gonna do an inhale, maybe an upcoming appointment.
Maybe if you're feeling anxious about an upcoming appointment or a
yes,
procedure.
yes, absolutely.
In that waiting room, waiting for someone
Yes.
to come in.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to be conspicuous about it too. Okay. I want you to think, just, we talked about, when we talked about the balancing breath, we talked about the sun and the moon. Okay, the moon is the left side and the sun is the right side. So left, parasympathetic, rest and relax. Right is activation. So just think about that, because we always want to start with the left nostril. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take our thumb and our pointer. We're going to close off the right nostril, and we're going to inhale through the left nostril. So we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right nostril. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold both. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the left side and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys got it? Yeah, you're following along really well. You might want to grab some tissues. We're going to do this 10 times together. I just want to preface by saying I'm going to count 4, 4, 4, but we're going to talk about at the end of our little experiential practice how the numbers of the inhale versus exhale can also help regulate the system. But right now we're doing 4, 4, 4, but you can change it to be whatever counting breath you want it to be. Okay, so let's get started. Get your tissue ready if you need it. Got mine. Here we go. We're going to do this 10 times together. And right now, before we start, I just want you to check in, see how you're feeling. And then we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. So close off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right side. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the left side. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the left. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the left. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the left. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the left side. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, one, and release your hand, close your eyes, check in, notice how you're feeling. Notice if you're breathing a little easier through your nostrils. Notice if you feel any expansion in the chest or in the belly, maybe even in the throat. And then blink your eyes open. I'd like to do 2 more breathing techniques. I'd like to do a relaxation technique, and I'd like to end with humming. And then we'll do some questions. So on the slide, there was the morning energizing breath, which we did. We did a grounding and focusing breath. We did 2. And now I want to do a relaxation breath, because you different times a day want to relax, and especially at night, or if you're waking up in the middle of the night and you're having a hard time going to sleep. They used to say count sheep. I'll say count your breath. Your inhale is active. So when we focus on our inhale, we're grounding and we're energizing. But when we focus on our exhale, we can turn that parasympathetic system on simply by lengthening the exhale more than the inhale. For example, if we inhale 4, then we want to exhale more than 4. So inhale 4, exhale 5, or inhale 4, exhale 6, or inhale 4, exhale 7, or inhale 4, exhale 8. Maybe you build all the way up, see how high you can go, but your inhales are short and your exhales are long. And that goes, you can apply that to any breathing technique, alternate nostril breathing. Inhale 4, hold, and then exhale 6. You can apply it to the counting breath. You can apply it to the 3-part breath. The exhale is longer, but you'd slow it down in a controlled exhale. So you have control using your muscles in the diaphragm area. Control the breath using those muscles. There are so many breathing techniques. I wish I had more time to give you more tools, but I also don't want to overwhelm you. And maybe we'll do another session at another time. But just to leave you with some relaxation, let's do a very simple box breathing. So you can even, I want you to close your eyes, but if your eyes were open, you can look at a window and imagine the box. You can look at a book, imagine the box. Close your eyes now. Tune into your belly breath. Inhale, belly rising, exhale, belly falling. And we're going to inhale the count of 4 up the side of the box. Then we're going to pause for the count of 4 across the box. And then we're going to exhale the count of 6 down the other side of the box. And then we're going to pause for the count of 4 and go back to the meeting point. So just imagine we're breathing around the box, and I'll guide you. We'll do it 10 times together, breathing in and out from your nose. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the counting breath, but keep your eyes closed. Just noticing any sensations or shifts of energy. And I want you to relax your lips so that they're lightly touching, but there's no tension in the chin or in the mouth area. Place your tongue behind your 2 front teeth, but on the roof of your mouth. And you're going to take a deep inhale from the nose. And as you exhale out your mouth, you're just going to hum, which is going to cause a vibration on your chest and on your cheekbones and on your lips. Inhale deeply. We'll do this for 1 minute. And exhale. And relax, keeping your eyes closed. Just noticing any sensations, any shifts of energy. Notice your self-talk and notice your mood. And I want you to take a moment to think of a person, a place, or an experience that you feel deeply grateful for. And I want you to visualize it in your mind's eye. So see it as if it's happening right now. And I want you to start to generate a feeling of deep love, appreciation, of gratitude that matches the movie in your mind. So you're seeing it and you're feeling it at the same time. And then I want you to imagine that you can see your heart space expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. But with each inhale, it gets bigger and bigger, taking up more space in your body. enveloping that movie in your mind and that feeling in your body, so that every single cell in your body is vibrating with deep love, with appreciation and gratitude, which is the highest vibration we can live with. Breathing in, expanding that sensation. And then as you exhale, imagine blowing it out to the people in your home, your family, the people that you love. And then breathing in, expanding so it's the top of your head and the tips of your toes. And then exhale it to everybody in your state, so that everybody in the surrounding area in your state is receiving that gratitude from radiating from your heart space. And then inhale so that every single cell and your energetic body is vibrating with the highest sensation of gratitude. And then exhale it out to the planet, to the universe, and the infinite. Breathing in and breathing out. Sending it out into a gratitude prayer. In your own words, I am so thankful for. I am so thankful for. I am so thankful for. And before you open your eyes, come back to that scale, 1 being the most stress, 10 being the most bliss. Give yourself a number for right now. And notice if there was any shifts from when we first started until now. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Shake it out, shake, shake, shake. Bring your hands above your head. Breathing in and breathing out. Thank you, everybody. Your breath is your superpower. You were born with it. It's free. We just forgot how to use it. And I'm so glad I got this time with you to remind you that your breath is your tool and it's there for you 24/7. Thank you. No, we never want to hold breaths for extended periods of time. You will always want to consult on your personal situation with your doctor. We don't recommend holding breath for extended period of time, correct? And never do anything that doesn't feel good. Like I said in the slide, do what feels good to your body. Do what you can do. Don't push yourself ever. Your breath is also, you have an intuitive use of your breath. Are questions only in the chat, or can people talk or raise their hand and ask questions?
So there's nothing submitted yet in the Q&A. I just saw that one comment there. So if anybody does have any questions, you're welcome to either put them in the chat or submit them through the Q&A. And Sarah would be happy to answer those. And I don't know about you, but I just feel so much more relaxed. So thank you, Sarah. I definitely learned a lot tonight.
There's a question about this being available in the future. Absolutely. And I think I'll even work to put like a timestamp marker on it. So if there were particular exercises that you wanted to reference, yes. And Debbie sharing that she wants her kids who have Marfan to be able to watch. Absolutely. That makes me so happy. Sarah, I really felt so at peace tonight, and thank you so much for guiding us through this. I did have a question. You had mentioned that you could show us how to make it a little bit more like inconspicuous when you're doing the alternate nostril breathing. So just I don't want anybody to think I'm picking my nose, of course. So
Yeah, I mean, you're just like, Like you still have access to your nostrils, but you're kind of looking down and no one really knows what you're doing, as opposed to like, right? So you're just, yeah. Yeah.
That's great. Sarah, I don't know if you saw the question. Can you do breath work during activities like walking, or should you be in a quiet place?
So the trick about you can do breath work while you're walking for sure, but you have to marry the movement with the breath. So like, even if you were like walking fast and breathing slow, that's actually going to build brain muscle. If you're able to do that, because you're asking your body to hold two different spaces at once. So marrying the movement with the breath, like you're inhaling one step, exhaling the next step, or inhaling 2 steps, exhaling 2 steps. So finding that pace and marrying it with the breath, you can certainly do it during walking. So for sports and with athletes, I work with them to do the breath work before they go into the game. So do an energizing breath before you go in. And then if you're on the field or you're doing something and you need to focus, you can just inhale, exhale. So knowing how to use the breath in those different scenarios can be super powerful. And I think that once you start to pick up on it, it's pretty intuitive.
Sarah, there was a question. I have trouble with breathing exercises when I'm having anxiety or stress because it's hard not to hear my heart pounding. This ends up making me more anxious. Do you have any tips for this? That's a really good question.
For sure. Well, it sounds like your body is in a state of stress. So what you want to do is create a routine so your body never gets to that climactic part, that climactic state. So I would say embrace breath work. When you wake up in the morning, 2 minutes, inhale 4, exhale 6, set a timer. I'll do a shameless plug. There is an app called Insight Timer. There's like a sound bowl is the icon, and there's thousands of guided breathing techniques. It's free, and I'm on there too. You put Sarah Shane in the teacher dashboard and I'll pop up, and I have guided breathing techniques. We're on YouTube. There's so many resources now. So do 2 minutes of breathing in the morning, takes 2 minutes, then do 2 more minutes like late morning, and then keep bringing this you're threading it through your day so that you never get to a point of that elevated heart rate. So it takes a little bit of awareness, right? Because you want to tune in, and also do it when you're feeling good, right? You don't want to ignore when we're feeling good and when we're feeling juicy and soft and easy, right? Because we're telling our body, this is a really good space to be in. We're telling our mind, we're creating that self-talk. Oh yeah, I'm noticing that I'm feeling good right now. So we want to start to attach and train the body and mind to talk to each other and let us know, so that when you start feeling a little bit of anxiety, that whisper, you can nip it in the bud. Again, that's building an awareness muscle, which is another kind of part of breath work for anxiety. That makes sense. Just do more breath work. Yeah.
Oh, I think that that's so important, and that's so a huge part of why we wanted to do a mindfulness series to introduce people to different techniques that might resonate with them. Because, right, you have to practice these things in your more peaceful moments so that when you are having those higher stress moments or those anxious moments, you know what to do and it comes more easily, right? I think we're striking a chord here.
Definitely. And I would say if you struggled with it, if it was hard, I know it was a little hard for me to do it. I felt it in my chest. Be kind to yourself. You're learning something new. And so try to just, keep trying it. And if ultimately you decide this is not the best strategy for you, there are so many other different strategies for helping you to with mindfulness, with anxiety, with depression, with so many other things. So this is one tool in your toolbox, and I love that you can do it anywhere and not need any equipment for it. So I think that's super helpful.
Mhm.
I can't emphasize enough that little voice in our head, our self-talk. We're so quick to judge. The human brain wants to go negative always first. And again, like coming to the awareness of, is that voice right? Like, whose voice is that? Would you talk to your child like that? Or someone you love? And can we shift that narrative to like, I'm learning something new. This is challenging, but I'm gonna stick with it for another 10 breaths. Like, what can you say to like encourage yourself to be a little more disciplined and a little stick-to-itness, because you want to get to the other side, which is relaxation. We want to break through and tell the body, we don't need a 10-alarm fire drill at all times. Anxiety serves a purpose, but we live in an age where we're so bombarded by so many things that are out of our control that anxiety has become a natural state of being. So the first, I hate to use the word weapon, but the first tool that we have to conquer this anxiety is the breath, because it's part of our nature. It's how we were built. And of course, there's several other things that complement the breathing, but I always like to go back to the breath, because also when you're in a state of anxiety, what's happening to your breath? You're holding your breath, or your inhales are longer than your exhales. So the breath is contributing to some of that reaction, but there's not a saber-toothed tiger chasing you, right? Of course, there's reasonable, you're seeing a doctor, or you're nervous, and that's a normal response. But we just tell we tell our minds, and we make up this story of breathe, it's going to be okay. We have to receive information now, or we need to be present now. So we're going to use our breath to get present and grounded. So it's so, everything is so connected, the breath, the mind, the body, but the mind controls the breath and the breath controls the body. So tell that cheerleader in your head, control my breath. I need you to be in partnership with me.
Well, thank you so much. I don't think we have any questions, and we're out of time. But before we go, and thanks, Sarah, again, I just want to let everybody know that we're thrilled to have another mindfulness series session scheduled for September on mindful art with community member Christy Poseval. So she's going to be introducing you to creative expression and how that can help with the mind-body connection. And so we're looking forward to continuing that, and also want to let everybody know that this is May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month. So we have many other resources on our website, and there are so many more just online. There are free apps, as Sarah mentioned, so many resources for you. So we're so glad again that you're here, that you joined us. I'm not quite sure when this is going to be available online, but you'll have access to the recording soon. Stacey, I don't know if you have any other things that you wanted to say.
I just wanted to say thank you again to Sarah, and just give like a thumbs up, gold star to everybody who took the time to participate and show up tonight, because you did something wonderful for yourself. And just a shameless plug that I believe that we'll send an email just with a bit of a survey, very brief. So if you could answer that and let us know how we're doing, if you like things like this, that will help us to tell the team that we should keep doing things like this, or offer more things like this. And just a huge thank you. I know you all join me in thanking Sarah for her time and expertise tonight. Just thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Peace be with you.
All right, take care.
Good evening, everybody. Have a great night.